Hi, my name is Joe Daniel from JoeDanielFootball.com and the Football Coaching Podcast. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the safety read on the quarterback. So this topic comes from a recent podcast that I did. Season 3, Episode 14 of the Football Coaching Podcast is all about safety reads and 4 different types of safety reads, ranging from the standard old school end man on the line of scrimmage, tight end tackle, the near back in the backfield, reading interior linemen, and then on to reading the quarterback. And reading the quarterback has really become my favorite, and we talk about it extensively in the 4-2-5 defense system. And if you want to know more about the 4-2-5 defense, I've got a 3-video series that you can check out, and the link is in the description below. It's at 425defense.com/YouTube. Now, what I want to look at, even though we teach this in the system, I get questions all the time about these quarterback reads. So we're going to go over, we're going to look at some film. I just picked a random game from last year. We're going to look at our quarterback, look a little bit of the other team, and just kind of look at how you can get these reads. I think one of the keys that I talk about in the podcast is you've got to study the quarterback that you're facing in order to get the most out of it, in order to get the absolute maximization of this technique. You know, it works if you're youth, you're middle school, and you don't get film, JV, you don't get film. It still works, but when you're talking varsity football and you've got the film, if you get your safeties to study the actions of that quarterback, I think you're going to really get a lot out of keying the safety for your run-pass read, or keying the quarterback for your run-pass reads for your safeties. So we're here looking at Huddle, and I think one of the important things to note is that all we're getting is a run-pass key, and our safeties are lined pretty far off. So we are the team in yellow, and even when I show you the film, we're not running. I wasn't defense coordinator last year. So you're not going to see the safeties playing exactly like we do, but our safeties we'd be talking about more like where 23 is here, rather than what I would consider the outside backer overhang safety that's inside of him. That's a little too tight for my taste in order to get these reads to work. But the read is basically this. What we're looking at is we want to look at the quarterback for ball down, ball up. And so as I talked about on the podcast, ball up is pass, meaning the quarterback brings the ball up. We'll look at examples of that. Ball down is bounce, make sure, and that's why we need to have that distance and be further away. Bounce and make sure. Don't go till you know, go when you know. Ball down stays down, it's run. Now you fire up to force the run or run the alley if you're a free safety. And then if it goes ball down, ball up, that's your play action. So let's take a look at a few clips here just to get an idea and a feel for everything. And we're by no means perfect. But what we can see here is we're looking at the quarterback under center. Ball comes out. So the snap is at 5.08. You may be able to see. I think I'm covering up the timer, but it's at 5.08. So we're going to see ball down. Okay, at this point, we're less than a second into the play, and our safety would be keying ball down. So right now he's saying ball down, and he'd be playing a lot like 23 is right now, even though I believe that's a corner. Ball down, okay, bounce, hesitate. Ball stays down, now go fill. And actually, the timing on 23 there was just about perfect. I don't know him. He's on the other team, but that's the way that we would want to play it, even though obviously that's not necessarily his job in the defense. I don't know what his job is. So ball down, stays down. Okay, obviously not happy with our quarterback's fake there, or lack thereof, nor the count issues at the bottom on this play, but that's ball down, stays down. Okay, now we're in gun. Ball up. Right now, our safeties, and again, let's go back to the timing of the snap. Okay, the snap is at 1.7. Ball up. Okay, right now, our safeties have no draw responsibility. It says 1.3. We've made that determination. Okay, less than a second on the snap. Ball up. And that's actually, we could probably make that determination right now, 2.5. Okay, so 1.7 to 2.5, 0.8 seconds. We've made that determination. So right now, the safety knows he's playing pass. Our safeties are not responsible for playing the draw. So he doesn't have to sit there and wait and look at the draw. He sees ball up, okay? He knows right now that he can go ahead and come on to play the pass. Okay, another run, ball down, stays down. Okay, ball down, stays down. Now, our safety, if he was confused by any sort of fake, he would be forcing the run because, again, this interior run is not his job. He would be forcing the run. So, but he sees ball down, stays down. Okay, he can go ahead and come on. Okay, a pass. Ball up. Right now he knows. Okay, ball is up. And again, look at the timing on it. All right. This is at 2.3 about is the snap. Right now, okay, 3.9. Okay, 3.8, something like that. All right, so he can find out pretty quick within the first second and a half. He knows what the play is. And that's within the first 1, 2, couple steps of the route. By playing with distance off the ball, he's able to hesitate if he needs to. One of these reads that's really easy, and again, you've got to look at what your safety's primary job is. Your safety's primary job is to force the run. So these toss reads are really easy. The corners will need to stay in coverage for toss pass, but these toss reads, ball comes out, ball down. Now he sees the toss, he can come on. There's no need to hesitate at all. There's no cloudiness in the read for him. He can come on up to force the run. So as soon as he sees the toss read, we're running our truck toss here. As soon as he sees that toss read, he can come on out to force the run there. Thought we'd take a look at the other side of the ball just to see how it works on the other side. Okay, ball down, ball up. Okay, we see it's a little kind of RPO or play action. I don't believe this is a full-on RPO, but it may be. Ball up. Okay, so how long did that take our safety? High snap, which is going to slow things down a little bit for everybody. Keep that in mind. Ball down, don't go till you know. Ball up. Now he can fire on that bubble right now. Okay, so that's a little bit of an RPO type of look there. Could be reading the overhang. Okay, ball down, ball up. And again, we're not in our 4-2-5 here. Ball down, ball up. Okay, that's the read. So snap. Snap is happening at about 6 seconds into the clip. The ball down is at 7. We got the ball up at 7.6. Okay, so 1.6 seconds into the play, we know for sure. And that seems like a long time, but keep in mind, we're talking gun snaps. There's a little bit more of a delay in those. It's just like the first 2 steps of a 3-step drop. And you're on the quarterback. If you get quick game like this, you're looking at the quarterback. So we should be able to fire on the safety right now when he sees that look. Okay, ball down. Stays down. Play the run. Okay, we've got a pass. Ball up. Okay, that's a ball up read right there. Very simple reads. Ball down, ball up. Ball down, ball up. They're clean. They're clean. And you may say, well, the backfield's faster. Well, the backfield has misdirection. One of the things we talk about in the podcast is what I've found is these are maybe not the fastest, but some of the cleanest reads because the quarterback is usually one of the more crisp players as far as his execution. Okay, thought I'd look at this one. This is a little option, kind of a zone read. Ball down. Okay, right now, ball down. Hesitate. Be sure of the play action. We don't want to get eaten up on the play action right now. Ball down. Stays down. Okay, that's ball down, stays down. And again, in our 4-2-5 system, we would have a safety hanging out here who would be reading the quarterback and much faster to get there. But ball down, stays down, and he's coming to fit on the zone read option right now. And again, there's no pitch path here, but if there were, he'd be the pitch defender. Instead, we just get a bonus on the quarterback. So ball down, stays down, and that's your zone read option. Okay, now we're obviously looking at a different game here, but I wanted to show a little play action. We didn't run a lot of play action in the other one. So what we're going to see here, ball down, hesitate, don't go till you know, ball up. Okay, ball down, don't go yet. So he sees ball down, and again, let's go from the snap. Snap is at about 4 seconds. He sees the ball down at about 4.9. Ball up is at 5.8, 5.7. Okay, so again, we're in that 1.5 to 1.7, 1.8 range on all of our reads here. So that's what we're looking for. Ball down, ball up. As soon as he sees the quarterback here, now he's playing pass. So the first part, he can read step, stand, whatever you want him to do. If he's in man, like we see the safety at the top here, Looks like he's in man coverage. He may be pedaling. We would slow pedal through the first 3, which is going to be about 1.3 before he's going to get out of that slow pedal. And that's right about the time that we're getting our confirmed read on these. Okay, and again, here's one more play action. I don't know what camera we were using this day. It's not very good quality. Ball down. Okay, ball down, bounce, don't go till you know, hesitate, be sure, ball up. Okay? Ball down, hesitate, ball up. So right now he knows. Right now he is playing the pass. So from snap, okay, snap is happening at about 2.6. Ball down. Ball up right here is at 4.4. Okay? So that's what we're looking at. That's 1.8. And that's through the entire play action sequence. And that's going to put us in position to defend these plays. So that's what we're looking at. I get a lot of questions about these reads. And again, I've done a lot of reads. And if something else is working for you, if you've got reads that are already working for you, don't change anything. You know, I'm not telling you this is the right way or the only way, but this is the way that I've found has worked best for our team and our safeties. 4-2-5 defense system, 33 defense system, in the 4-3 as well with the 2 high safeties. These are the reads that I've liked the best. They're the cleanest. They're the ones that I think have been the easiest to teach and get kids to commit to and really see. And I tell them, align where you've got to align. You know, when we say, hey, you're 5x5 or whatever, 5x5 means in that area, but be where you need to be to see the quarterback. And if that means that you're 4x6, fine. That doesn't matter. We need to be able to see the quarterback and get a clean read above all else. So I want to be able to show those reads to you. And if you're struggling with reads, I know a lot of guys struggle with sloppy reads from tight ends and tackles. And that's what I got tired of, was having to change the reads from week to week because the reads this week aren't very good. The reads this week are. I picked the one guy on the field who is always pretty good and pretty consistent in the way that he plays. They may be different from week to week. Obviously, you're going to get different looks out of a quarterback in a double wing and a wing tee and a shotgun spread and all these kind of different things. But I can look at the film, and ultimately it still comes down to ball down, stays down, ball up, or ball up. Okay, and that's all we have to know when we look at these reads. And so I think it's worked really well for us. If you're looking for some reads, check them out. And if you want to know more about the 4-2-5 defense system, go to 425defense.com/YouTube. The link is down in the description below to check out my free 3-video series that'll teach you the 4-2-5 defense system. Thanks for watching this. Remember, coach simple, play fast, win.